Hello everyone and welcome back to Train Sim World 5. Today we're taking a look at the Manchester Glossop line with the class 323NT. I'm not sure why it's so bright here. My eyes are sore from this as well. Let me check my settings. I haven't changed anything in my settings, but I don't know why it's like this. Obviously it's not correct. Something's off. HUD and gameplay. Graphics. Where's graphics? Graphics presets. General. Okay, advanced settings, file quality. There's something here that's just. Maybe it's just a map. Anyway. We'll continue on. We're driving from Manchester to Glossop. This doesn't seem to be too dissimilar from the class 365. I mean, a lot of these British trains are the same, I guess, in some regard. Forward. Sorry, let me remember why. So basically today we are taking a look at this DLC. And let's take a look quickly at our train. We have about a minute to explore it. Don't foresee there being any hiccups. This is a smaller route. So this route was on sale during the spring sale, hence why I bought it. It was like £7. I was like, we might as well try this out. I've been to Manchester. I like to try out DLCs places I've been to. So I've been to Manchester. I was also in Cologne recently, but it's the part of the Cologne S-Bahn which I already have are not the parts that I was in, so I was like, I'm not going to bother installing that, even though I have it already. Yeah, so this is meant to be a bit more detailed because it's a shorter line. So obviously sometimes the routes are so long, the attention to detail isn't always necessarily there. Whereas with these shorter lines, it's meant to be the case. So this is like a circular line. It's like a, basically kind of like an overground service, you know. So let's. Yep, so that moves. Okay, perfect. Just want to make sure we've set up everything. So yeah, fairly easy train to drive. I was gonna check if there's an announcement mod for this, but I just didn't have time. So it's just busy at the moment. So you'll have to do without it. Oh, this has that like whine, like the doo doo. I've heard it on somewhere. It's like usually the metro trains you hear this on. I don't know what's up with my Train Sim 5. I haven't touched the settings. I don't know why everything's so bright. Like Manchester is still in the UK. It's a bit of a dreary city. So this is the UK is not known for bright sunshine. The weather here in Ireland's been quite good recently. This sounds like I like the rail parking. It's a fairly short train, only 3 carriages. So yeah, let's take a look at Manchester by the sea. Well, it's not Manchester by the sea. Okay, now thankfully the brightness has fixed itself. I don't actually think I've been to Manchester Piccadilly, so actually I might have passed it, but yep, that's it. Anyway, I don't know. I think sometimes with any particular landmark, it is kind of hard to tell if you're in like said city. But I'm not really sure what landmarks Manchester has per se. This route's meant to be 30 minutes long. It's a short one. I guess we'll try and actually buy the speed limits. Why not? Because we're gonna have to stop. This is a stop service. We're gonna have to stop at all the stops anyway. So any time saving is not going to be realised, particularly because obviously we'll have to wait until a lot of time. There is the sidings and the train yards. This train is for. Actually, I don't even know what it's for. I think it was like Hadfield. Yeah, there was a few other like DLCs on sale, but like I like to put 90% on sale at TSW4 DLCs because obviously presumption is most people have those already. Wow, Manchester became very kind of suburban very quickly. You want to be about 30 miles just before the start of the train platform, station platform, so far so good. And to be fair, I do have high expectations for this DLC because it's one of the positive rated ones. And it's obviously one of the cheap ones because it's smaller in size. There's been a lot of new DLCs coming out for Train Sim 5. I'm not paying full price for DLC when I play for an hour or two. It's just not worth the money. So, and I've overshot this. Yeah, so much for that. Am I getting the same? Is it a field, or am I getting the same bug as with the ScotRail Express? Yeah, I don't know why Train Sim 5 is doing that. It's really annoying. So you have to escape for it to refresh loading. Yeah, Dovetail Games through. It's the 5th edition of this game, and yeah, it's still somehow there are these kind of basic issues. And to be honest, these only started recently, and like I reduced the settings to high. My PC should be well able to deal with high. But there you go. That's why Manchester is looking a bit empty. It's not very powerful, this thing. It's a bit slow taking off, as you can see. Like it takes like there's a good like 3-4 second lag before it pulls off. And also this meant we have some nice views of the river on a bridge, which I'm looking forward to. I always like the kind of like sea backdrop views. And this is a northern service. Yeah, I was gonna say like it feels very quickly, but clearly it did not. But actually, yeah. Now that I looked at the route before I bought this, I shouldn't have. Well, I say I looked at the route map, and it seemed to be all like city stuff. There's some old industry. I mean, I think like Manchester is in like the northwest of England, and I'm pretty sure that used to be kind of like the industrial base. I know Liverpool did at least anyway. Yeah, so there's also, if you have the Class 366, which I'm pretty sure most people have, it comes with some base UK DLC from ages ago. It's always discounted, I think. You can probably drive that route there. But just so far, the DLC is looking good. It's, you know, the details are definitely there. I mean, I haven't really been to Manchester, so I can't really comment. So, like, I mean, I have been to Manchester, but I haven't been on this line. And I haven't really been, like, when I've been to Manchester, there's always been, like, changing flights, and I've had, like, 3 or 4 hours to explore it, so. But I am meant to be going there later this year, potentially, so maybe then I might end up on this line. Because, actually, yeah, you see, like, why does this game do this? It's really annoying. I thought this was just an issue with the terrible ScotRail Express with games, but maybe it's to do with when I record, I don't know. But there's no issues with these Skylines 2 other games, so what can I do? This is it, like you have a beefy PC and you still have issues running this Unreal Engine 5 nonsense. Yeah, you see, well, P3 and it still wasn't really accelerating. Make sure that loads, yeah. Not ideal, but look, you have to improvise sometimes, I guess. This feels really slow even though we're going at 100 kilometers an hour. Feels like we're crawling. Obviously because I'm used to speeding. I forgot to turn on the headlights. Actually, I probably should start slowing down. Is it just true there's 4 brakes on this? Nope. For flip's sake. I had a feeling it was only 3. That's really annoying. Luckily we still have some time. Like we're still a bit early in terms of the timetable. Yeah, because I only saw 4 ridges. Like, oh, maybe that's the 4th one. Nope, that's the emergency brake. There's a typical British style church. Yeah, look how slow we're going compared to the AI train. Obviously, we're coming a bit slow. Ooh, there's the river. I like the look of the river, and it's very clean. So yeah, recently there was a Cardiff line that came out and the London Overground Midmate line. Now the DLCs are also getting more expensive. Like 25 quid is like it's just like I don't know who actually buys all these DLCs because it's mad money to be spending on DLCs. Like, you know, it's absolutely mad money. Like there's like 2 or 3 that come out a month and it's like same price as the game. I feel like I'm gonna turn here. Well, obviously the next one because that's going the other way. Oh, I was wrong, but yeah, I think this is where the because basically this line curves around and comes back. The train sounds decent, I think. I'm not sure if they're accurate, but to the untrained ear. Yeah, like power one's basically useless, it does nothing. You don't know Irish from this, like one based off Dublin. Like they've got now like Cardiff, Scotland. I don't think there's a Wales one yet. Well, actually Cardiff is Wales. You know, well, they don't have Northern Ireland either, but thought we crossed the river around here. Oh, perfect stop essentially. Scared there for a second. Yeah, the only engine 5 deboarding is strange, it's the same with the bus. So yeah, if you put it at power 1, it takes nearly 10 seconds for it to pull off. You can tell this train is very old technology. I love the way it's like 60 miles per hour. When you're not gonna get up to 60 miles per hour with like this station, like the less than like 600 yards or like 600 like 0.6 miles, which is like 1 kilometer between the two stations essentially. I wonder if to get the TSP points you have to reach 60 before the station ends. This is all the pressing escape causes it to fix loading and rendering. Oh, that door opens this way. Actually, they're always sliding doors now that I think of it. They could actually always be sliding doors. I'm gonna leave a bit late because I got sidetracked. Another very short distance platform. Station distance, sorry. Okay, so I think this is not the viaduct, this is like just over the highway. And that's the first time I see us going over a highway in train 715. Actually, some of the German routes have it too, I think. But not going over anyway. Oh, look at that, a bit more, slightly more, less than like 200, 300 meters of extra distance between the two stations. Look at that, we're going over a country road essentially that has a footpath. But there's nothing surrounding it, like a gorge. Never mind, there's a disused station though. Obviously, the distance is just too close. This kind of reminds me of some of the commuters in some smaller towns you find, like in Ireland and the UK. But it's all for like Manchester, which is obviously massive. I was gonna say, I think we're coming in too fast, but we might actually pull this off surprisingly. I have to give it this. While slow accelerating, it's very quick braking, which is a bit strange. Oh, that just might be because it's really bad getting power. So like, once you reduce the power, I think it just stops. I was gonna say, for a second, it looked like this platform is just like floating, and there's no connection to it. Yeah, to what we saw there, the staircase at the back. Wow, this train is packed. Oddly enough, for 9 a.m. Literally packed. I love the way there's never standing people. Yeah, people rendering and like how they sit in trains, isn't it? It's TSW's 5 strong suit. Even Option 2 does it better, even though Option 2 like the standing just doesn't make sense sometimes. People stand when the bus is empty. That's strange, you can literally block off the whole screen like you while you're sleeping in this train. Windscreen, that is. What is this? Oh, that's the timetable. I like how the train shakes on the tracks, that's a cool little addition. I think some of the users say this like a map isn't fully realistic, like the details there, but it's not like it doesn't feel like you're actually. I don't know, like the views are a bit mixed in some regards, like because there's people that used to live in this line reviewing it, and one person did say like I think one or two said it was two. No, like there's more attention to detail than other DLCs, but like it's not like fully like you're in Manchester, like it's not like recreated, I guess, very very finely. Why do I keep words breaking? Oh, screw this. So stop here. I was gonna say the whole train's on the platform, but it's not. Look for a second like before, casual or trade. There's a lot of like viaducts in this, and also I love the way how. Oh, there it is. There's the river. This is cool. I really like. This is. I think this was people saying with the highlights of the highlight of the map. That was really cool. The scene there. I love also how the weather like completely changed. Like the clouds just disappeared. Like, what kind of weather realism is this train Sim 5? And when it's like this, you can actually see the buildings. You don't want to drive in fog. But I don't know, like the weather is a bit finicky in this game. need to figure out how to set up my own weather, because like my dynamic weather, it's kind of always changing weather for some reason. There's no need for it to do it. Like, let's be real, like you don't get like all seasons in like 40 minutes, even if it is the UK. Well, the weather's notoriously iffy. I wonder what those sensors are for. Maybe it's for the barriers. Those are all up ahead. Oh no, it's a red signal. I didn't even see that. For flip's sake. I like. It's just strange because obviously the timetables I didn't. Oh, that's annoying. It was literally on my screen there. It shows you I was just a bit tired at the moment, so at least we'll attempt to getting some nice screenshots. Also, I love the way how the weather's also reset. I wonder if the weather's also going to like change exactly what it did last time we were playing this. Okay, there's that red signal again. Maybe this is a terminal station of sorts. Yeah, there's a 4-minute wait time in the timetable. Oh, did I do the bloody emergency brake again? Yeah, see, some trains the emergency brake's separate, so I do like the checkpoints. I don't know when they add them in, but like it means you don't have to reset the whole scenario with these red signals. It'd nice to have a bypass of red signal, to be honest, but allow for some cool train crashes as well. Well, I think you can kind of do that anyway with placing the trains. That is a really tall viaduct. It's mad how high up we are. And like the elevation differences are also crazy. So this is single, that's why it's like this. And have I put the emergency brake again? Dear Lord. I'll just stop doing that. What is that announcement? Is that for the station? Let's explore the station, we have time. It is funny how like the placement always because it's a curve, like it's the way it's sticking out. Obviously they're not kind of like trams are a bit more flexible ones because the cabs are quite long. This looks a bit wonky. What have I done here with the circuit breakers? Student lighting. Oh no! Why did I unlock the doors? Okay, so I'm liking the look of this Glossop here. It's very ruralish. I think we have to change the not ruralish, but it's kind of like, you know, very kind of terminus vibes. So this is Hadfield. So yeah, folks, thank you for watching. That's the route. It's quite nice. I like it. And yeah, short and sweet. Bye for now.